Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Empathic Designer podcast by Vylearn. I'm your host, Vytheeshwaran. I'm in Dubai this week for the Education 2.0 conference, and I'm extremely proud to see so many people committed to the present and the future of education. In today's episode, I would like to share my take from some of the great conversations I had pertaining to a very important yet very seldom looked upon aspect of online and digital training, which is mental wellness. As learning and development professionals, the moment we get started with creating a learning or a training program, we immediately do a deep dive into identifying the learning objectives and working out the various activities or games and all of the other stuff that we create to get our learners to perform their tasks and achieve their objectives. Over the last 2 years, one of the most important lessons that the pandemic has taught us is that our learning process needs to be more organic, have a soul that can empathize in factoring the psychological and emotional needs of our learners. The question really is, how can we make this happen? Here are some of my takes. One of the first things to consider is implementing the mental health component as an integral part of your needs analysis process. The first step towards growth is acknowledging the lacuna in the current state, and we need to practice what we preach for our clients. Today, we are living in one of the most dystopian eras for education, and being open to addressing mental health issues and asking the right questions as part of our needs analysis and audience analysis is extremely critical for ensuring that the learning experiences that we create for our learners not only helps them at their personal and professional growth, but also ensures that their emotional needs are also factored in, and we are able to create a safe space for them to learn and express themselves and create. The next step is as we move on into the action mapping phase for our learning programs, we should consider a couple of things. The first is how to ensure that the modalities and methodologies of choice impacts the perception of the learners towards the learning and their comfort level in traveling with you in that transformational learning journey. The second aspect is really the creation of the activities that are geared to address this issue, and this goes beyond content, and it really does a deep dive into the implementation of good instructional design and visual design principles that will ensure the creation of spaces for your learners where they can trust, thrive, and grow with all the confidence and assurances that they can get and set them up for success in their lifelong journey of learning. Another aspect that I would like to talk about really revolves around how we interact with the learners through our trainings in their learning journey, because one of the most important factors towards this is the involvement of creating safe spaces for our learners. Our content design and delivery must reflect the fact that making mistakes is absolutely fine, and that is the only way we can learn. The moment we ensure that our learners have nothing to lose and have everything to gain from the learning experiences that we create, we are essentially empowering our learners to give them control of their learning experience. And when you do this, you can be rest assured that you are their partner, their ally in their lifelong learning journey, because we are not in the business of information. We are in the business of transformation. If you would like to learn more about how you can create safe spaces for your learners within your learning programs and help them learn and grow and partner with you, talk to me at vvytheeshwaran@vylearn.com, or you can connect with me through YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at Vylearn. It is time that we take the onus upon us to incorporate mental wellness in our learning programs and make this world a much better place to be for our learners, one learning at a time. Well, if you are new to this channel and you really like the content that I produce, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button and keep yourself updated with the latest and the greatest content that I post on learning and development on this channel. And of course, over the next few days, I will be posting more videos in my journey, and based on all of the interactions I'm having with some of the great folks here from the education industry in Dubai. So stay tuned, and until next time, have a nice day.